welcome to my channels. Adu mayam aina ngisi purakliba video ase yamna fajagadaba amasung maroiba video ni sigi mafam sena Mount Tabor hana khangneyeba sigi Mount Tabor haibse kari mafam no haiba matamda masigi mafam asimaktadani Jishu amashung Elijah amashung Moses makhoihum wari sanaram khiba mafamni aduga magi sabop magi disciples Peter James amasung John makhoihumna witness oikhibani bako oikhiba mafamni adu Jishu gi film natraga Bible paba waragadi phajana gyan tagani mafamse adu masigi mafam sidani hanadi sikar kariyam taleirambanate hanadi pura chingdumni adu mafam asimaktada Jesus na transfigurations tokhiba mafamni hairaga church ama sare hojik church gi mamingna Church of Transfigurations of Jesus hana khangnei masigi church ko mamingse adu ekhoi mayam Philippine gi Christians haitare Christ Road Biblical Tour sina tawraga ekhoi mayam mafam site pubire yengnaba aduga si mayam leirisini se koigi my Christ Road Biblical Tour gi leader amana explanation story masi mafam asigi matangta adu matek ai hablake taminasi.
So I'm gonna read this as fast as I could, and I hope you understand what the Bible is telling us about this place. Matthew chapter 17 verse 1. Now after 6 days, Jesus took Peter, James, and John, his brothers. Remember that Jesus have how many disciples? 12 disciples. Jesus only brought 3 disciples, and those were his inner circle, Peter, James, and John. And what happened? He led them on a high mountain, but this is the place, by themselves. Verse 2, and he was transfigured before them. So nakita nila, they saw it in their eyes that Jesus had transformed, and he was transfigured before them. His face of Jesus shone like the sun. It was like a very bright light that shone in the face of Jesus, and his clothes became as white as the light. So parang tide, di ba? Biglang naging puti. Okay, so it was very bright, and behold, Moses and Elijah appeared to them, talking with him. Do you have any idea why Moses and Elijah? And how did they know that it was Moses and Elijah? It was in the New Testament. Moses and Elijah is in the story of the Old Testament. Okay, again, the Lord has given the law to the Israelites to Moses. And Elijah was one of the greatest prophets in the Old Testament. He was the one who was preparing the way, or telling the people about the salvation of the Israelites. So these are 2 key persons to share something about what had happened in the Old Testament and what Jesus is to do in the New Testament. Okay, since God has given the law to Moses and Elijah is the prophet, now what is the role of Jesus? Let's continue. Then Peter answered and said to Jesus, Lord, it is good for us to be here. If you wish, let us make 3 tabernacles, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah. And then while he was still speaking, behold, a bright cloud overshadowed them. And suddenly a voice came out of the cloud saying, This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. Hear him. So God spoke to the disciples. And then, syempre, it was too bright. Maybe they cannot contain it, looking at it on the bright light. So they covered their eyes. And then, suddenly, and when the disciples heard it, they fell on their faces and were greatly afraid. But Jesus came and touched them and said, Arise and do not be afraid. And in verse 8, when they had lifted up their eyes, they saw no one but Jesus only. There was Moses and Elijah. But when the bright light came. They cannot see the face of Jesus. They fell from their face on the ground, and then Jesus touched them. And when they saw Jesus, he was alone already. Wala na si Moses, wala na si Elijah. What's the significance of it? You know, the law of Moses was done in the Old Testament. It is finished. And the way of Elijah preaching about the coming of the Messiah is done already. So, nung nakita nila that Jesus is there, it means that it had happened already. Okay? The Messiah has come, and that is Jesus Christ. So, wala na. No? The law and the prophecy has come already, and that is Jesus Christ. So, in verse 9, the last verse, now as they came down from the mountain, Jesus commanded them, saying, tell the vision to no one until the Son of Man is risen from the dead.
Hi ma'am. Masigi shina second gate ni first gate changlaga second gate aduga si se masigi church of Transfiguration of Jesus hayebako. Abdi I hairake Eliza Moses se kananu hamtamda Eliza sina Bible se semlam mani iramba adi Messiah lakani kona haina irambani amasana Eliza sina organized toraga Bible semlam mani aduga Moses haibasina ishona 10 commandment piraga law semkhibani buka law piraga 10 commandment semkhibani Moses na adu Old Testament gi matam se Moses gi matam degi loirabani adu mafam asidegi amuka New Testament era se lakhibani buka Jesus matam masim pham se Jesus na transfiguration stokhiba mafam haibuduni adu yamna maroiba mafam ni phana si mafam se mountain ni this main tawre wadi ware the church se yam chawe bako duga sina maning le sina church ni duga som le sing sina monastery sida priest gumba pastor gumba le bako asa get ti changnak pa adi photo session ware khoi ma'am photo kap ki ge photo session ware khoi ma'am do church manung da Mount Tabor Sig church manung da changi sibako manung da kari lege do uhalake. Let's go inside and I will show you what is inside in this Mount Tabor Transfiguration Church and Old Testament digi isuna hongdok kiba di semdok ba dagi mafamdu church oina share the priest layer sina priest ta church ge wow ide manung da paisa dollar mayam thadare ta chege shu I hoiga manung da you see there's people are donating money from here and wow, this is the Church of Transfiguration. Fazay masiyam ngang yade mi pressure toy bako चलेगा वो अलग क्या मी मैम सीधा सर्च में नंगे लागा पर्सनल तो ही प्रेजरटोरी दो वो से कन्नंगांग बयाते है दी प्रेजरटोरी ना आसोंदे की प्रेस ना शुवा कन्नंगांग बिगिनु है वो का दो आधे लेरी से जीसु की पिक्चर ले रहे aduga masigi mafam maktadini Jesus amasung Elijah amasung Moses wari sanakibako duga magi sabobs mitrani thoini tranthoi manungda mi homsu mitmak na witness oikiba ko James Peter amasung John haina ko moi hom aduni adugi mafamdani Old Testament sidi Moses ki matamna loira pintina masigi mafam asidagi New Testament era se lakhibani dugi moigi church kusa se sumaina tore ina mathak koi Manipuri ki lakmina ba koi Puthangpa Silsi and Lucy and Rosni duga igi marum nupi Lakshmi darsling lagi duga iga koi mi taruk ka koi Manipuri gi mi manga cuma taraga lakmina re Puthangpa le re koi ki photograph ki
May bason pa ba dyan? Ay, basto na yung iba.
si mo to hanagi sharamba kinu akteni loi kai thare lei hori ba ozi ke Transfiguration Subtitles Church of Transfiguration si mapang tengare sigi jingshini sina khwai wangba jingdin te Israel da ando ada origina Galilee Valley Later. Smain tore. Sisina ada ladies na. Sige yung sina quarter ni mo. Sige sa yung praise ko sina church na ba no thabak taw mem leidana. So undu khoi gi leifam quarter. Adone sina church ni sini ma'am Church of Transfiguration hanego Jsk adumo famdo jenglure hajek loire koi mafam sidige muga thoglani andu hana leriba se yumgi mong structure ko maina saramba hoji loi kai thagre sina lai hori sina Church of Transfiguration hanako Israel ke leju thae sini mafam se yang fazai mafam se da lakpa ngambagi pukning su nuksiba phawe hana church kabo matamda adum pastor sing oiro amo oiro reverend oiro adum wari libiraga chapangam dabo ko asingba mak leibra leitabra khang ꯈꯪꯕꯒꯨꯝ ꯈꯪꯗꯕꯒꯨꯝ ꯆꯃꯝꯅꯕꯗꯣ ꯉꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯆꯠꯂꯒ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯨꯔꯦ ꯃꯐꯝꯗꯣ ꯎꯔꯨꯔꯦ ꯋꯤꯠꯅꯦꯁ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯨꯔꯦ ꯋꯤꯠꯅꯦꯁ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯦ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯨꯐ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨ Jesus Transfiguration of Jesus ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯐꯝꯁꯦ ꯆꯞ ꯆꯥꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯦ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯕꯗꯤ Jesus is real ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯣ ꯆꯨꯝꯃꯦꯀꯣ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯅꯣꯏ ꯊꯥꯖꯕ ꯊꯥꯖꯗꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯃꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯍꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯗꯣ ꯆꯨꯝꯃꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯣ ꯁꯤꯅ ꯇꯥꯏꯌꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯅꯦ ꯀ꯭ꯋꯥꯇꯔ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯀꯤ ꯀ꯭ꯋꯥꯇꯔꯁꯤꯗ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯦꯟꯇꯦꯅꯦꯟꯁ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯥꯁꯇꯔꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯀ꯭ꯋꯥꯇꯔ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯁꯤꯗꯅ ꯇꯣꯏꯂꯦꯠ I'm lying on Tom's name, okay? Yeah. If I kan även en nice sticker. När tog på mig gör det. Är det mål? Oj. Pusang pakai tiom he. Lagi. Hozik set patare khoi mayam. Sina lagi ipu thangpa. Ipu thangpa. Do khoi video sibu yeng bi rebagi damak mayam bu noibu shona loina bi boishano do masigi video sidi matang sidi loisilage khoi mafam atopa amada su chatninga leirib ko chatlaga video muk namlake mathangi mafamda muk thengnerase mayam sigidi bye bye and thank you very much. Please share and like and subscribe.